In this tutorial, we'll go through some of the core concepts of modern hard dance mixing, from routing samples and VSTs to insert processing bus structures and parallel setups. You'll learn how each method affects your sound, your workflow, and your CPU performance, and how to combine them efficiently in your own projects. And make sure to stay until the end. There's a small secret waiting that can seriously improve the way you mix.
First, let's assign our samples to the mixer. We are doing this by clicking on track as seen in the video. Next, we'll connect our virtual instruments, or VSTs. Simply route your VST to the mixer channel you want it to play in. It's important to stay organized because, as you can see in this project, chaos finds its way very quickly. So keep your structure clean and your workflow efficient. Now we move into insert processing. This is where the real shaping happens. EQ, compression, saturation, and all your core effects directly on the channel itself. But be careful. While this gives you full control to shape every sound individually, it's extremely CPU intensive. So if you're running 500 mixer channels with full insert chains, you'll need a NASA-level PC to keep up. Once your samples or VSTs are routed into mixer tracks, we can start grouping elements together. This is where the project starts to feel alive, combining sounds into dedicated buses for cleaner workflow and easier control over whole sections. For example, routing all your melodic layers into one melodics bus lets you process them as one cohesive group, while keeping your mix organized and CPU usage low.
Let's move on to the next one.
Now, let's take it further with full bus processing. At this stage, we're not just grouping sounds, we're building a complete signal ecosystem. Dedicated buses like a reverb bus, a delay bus, or even a processing bus give you way more control over how your entire mix breathes and reacts. It's how you create cohesion and space while keeping every detail perfectly manageable and your CPU nice and chill. For even more punch, use parallel processing. This technique is one of my personal favorites. I use it in every single project I work on. The idea is simple. You blend a heavily processed version of the sound with the clean dry signal, creating depth, power, and clarity at the same time. In this setup, the dry signal goes directly to the wet bus, but it also runs through the processing bus, then the reverb bus, and finally the delay bus, before reaching the same wet bus. That way, we get both worlds, the untouched dry tone and the fully processed version, perfectly balanced together. But careful, when using the bus methods shown earlier, always make sure to lower the volume of your mixer channels. Otherwise, your speakers might explode, or your neighbors might call the cops. You can instantly A/B compare different processing setups without rebuilding anything from scratch. The mixer chains shown here are just examples I built for this tutorial.
Just like I mentioned at the start of the video, this setup is an absolute insider tip, a real game changer. Everything is fully pre-routed. Every mixer channel, every bus, and even the sample routing is already connected. So you can jump straight into the creative part, drag, drop, and start producing. Download the free template right now. The link is in the description. Once you enter your email, you'll get instant access to the Freebie portal, where both templates are ready to download. One is beginner-friendly and guides you step by step, while the other gives you more creative freedom, both built on the exact same professional Basslabb routing system. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to let us know what you think of the templates. And stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming soon.